Welcome back to my morning report. Charter Appraisals on Thursday, the 26th of May, with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets. Let's look at Eurodollar now. And we've seen once again the Eurodollar tracking back towards this downtrend that's been in place over the last sort of 3 or so weeks. Time and time again, this has happened actually. That you've seen the initial sell-off and then the sort of tracking back to the downtrend. Initial sell-off, track back to the downtrend, initial sell-off, bounce to the downtrend, initial sell-off, back to the downtrend. And I think that once more, this is probably going to be a little bit of a selling opportunity, because you've seen this dollar strength over the last few weeks. There's no real sign that that is necessarily going to be over. And look at these technical momentum indicators, if I can use my words. The outlook still looks pretty corrective, doesn't it? RSI low 30s. Stochastics bumping along the bottom, MACD lines turning negative, so that looks like I think we're going to pull back towards this 11 big figure level, and I'd be more I'd be sort of more inclined towards sort of retesting today's low again, yesterday's low 11.26 before probably a move towards 11 figure. And at that point, I think we've got to sort of reassess the outlook, because I think that is a long-term pivot between 10.50 and 11 figure. But as I said, today we've seen this mild sort of technical rally, I think you could argue. But again, if you look on the hourly chart, every time you get these sort of mild moves, they get sold into. It's not really anything of significance. And even if you sort of zoom in here, you can see that there is a resistance band, 11.80. Which was that reaction low from the 19th up towards sort of 12 figure. And I think that's your initial line of resistance, sort of 20 pips worth there. And then 12.43. I think if you saw a move above 12.43, which is the reaction high that we saw on Monday, I think that could suggest a turnaround of certainly near-term sentiment anyway. But I think that looking at this chart, I think you've already had the unwinding move. You're seeing these sort of momentum indicators just sort of tailing off a touch. Stochastics turning lower. RSI sort of got up to mid-60s actually, but still didn't sort of move into towards strong momentum. I think the fact that you sort of rallied into this sort of band of resistance, I think that would suggest that we're still sort of in sell mode on any strength. So you've got these two data points of the durable goods primarily today, but then on GDP tomorrow. So I think any sort of rebound in front of those would be a chance to sell. And then you've got the big volatility event, which is Janet Yellen speaking tomorrow afternoon. So I wish you good luck in your trading on the euro today, and I will speak to you later.